All right, so I finally got this new the Google Pixel, right? Yeah, okay, so I've had an upgrade for a phone for like the past, I think I've had this phone here for 3 years, almost 3 years. I think it's 2.5. I decided to actually use the upgrade to, you know, go and get another phone. And now I remember why I didn't want to switch this entire time, because I switch everything over and then I lose things that I don't realize that I used at all times. Then that's pictures and contacts and all this other shit. And then people message me or text me and then I'm like, who is this? And then they're all offended that I don't know who it is. So really quick, yesterday, I wanted to thank everybody that went out and checked out Illcams 50 yesterday. I linked it down there and a whole bunch of the comments were like, I came from Jev and you know, you guys are taking this a little bit too serious. Some of you guys are really level-headed. I appreciate that. So yesterday I got a couple little, I don't know, angry little tweets from some people. They're like, I don't understand how you could possibly justify Illcams 50. It was a goddamn mistake. You guys are the worst fucking team ever in the existence of ever. Montage was trash. I'm actually offended that you guys actually even wanted this to be a montage. I'm pissed off that you guys thought this was okay. All sorts of shit. Illcams 50 was meant to be more of a tribute to all of the previous Illcams. Not some super over-the-top thing that was like, you know, 1 mil or 2 mil or 3 mil or whatever. And obviously from the last time that we had an Illcams, we had way more trick shotters at least. And also there was people that were actually complaining about there not being kill feeds in it, like sniper clips. It's just trick shots, okay? I'm surprised people don't know that. So it's just trick shots. People are like, oh, where's Jebs? Jebs, where's your shots? Well, easy for you to defend it when you weren't in it, huh, buddy? Somehow I end up getting roasted for not being a trick shotter. So the main complaints I saw about Illcams 50, okay? So the main thing that I saw was, we waited 3 years for this. We waited 3 years for this, 2 full minutes of flashbacks, and then 3 minutes of reused clips. We waited 3 years for this. They make it sound really dramatic, as if they like actually sat there and refreshed the FaZe Clan channel for over 3 years straight. For over 1,000 days, you actually sat there and refreshed. Don't try to lie to me and say you did that. You did it. And if you did, to be quite honest with you, if you were that hyped about something, you already knew it wasn't gonna live up to your expectations. That's just how it goes. When everybody's watching you, when everybody expects everything of you, it's really difficult to, you basically just create content to, quote, not disappoint. Not to impress anymore, because people can't be impressed with you. It's just expected of you. So we can never make anything again that people will just be like, wow, that was absolutely incredible. This is like the best thing you guys ever made. It's always going to be something that's, oh, 1 mil was better, or oh, this Illcams was better, or this Illfeeds was better, or whatever. We're never going to be able to beat those things. Not because of what we make now is actually not as good, but because the hype is just, it's just too much. It's just like how things can never live up to the originals. That's how people always see it. Nostalgia makes things seem like they're much better than they actually were. Not implying that the old Illcams were shit or something like that, but it's just impossible to live up to that standard. It just is. Like, for example, with as much hype that was being built around for Jever 3, I'm not hyping it up to be the greatest montage ever. People are still going to hype it up to be at least my best montage that I produced to this day. Or at least be the best for Jever. And I can guarantee you people are going to say for Jever 2 is better, even though it's on a game that absolutely everybody fucking hated, or at least at the time that it was released. They're going to say something about, I wish the song was different, the clips weren't as good as this person's montage, this and that, and all this other bullshit. There's no way that we can live up to that. It's just, it's not possible. When you're held to such a high standard, you can only meet that standard. Anyway, as I was saying, Illcams 50 was meant to be a tribute to all of the original Illcams. That's why people were saying, oh, the edit was terrible. It's because the original Illcams didn't have all these crazy cinematics and all this shit that was flying around. People were like, oh, Mito did a terrible job. Barker did a terrible job on this whole thing. It didn't even seem like Barker edited this. It didn't seem like somebody like Mito would edit something like this. It's because it was meant for that more old school style. And this is why the style of editing is to the point of what it is today, because people just shit on the older style now. The old style is old for a reason. People didn't like the music. They wanted Logic. And then, you know, if we did Logic, and then people would say, oh, more Logic. What a fucking surprise. You can't please everybody, and we realize that. So we just go with what we thought was best as a tribute to all of the Illcams before. Now, obviously, everybody that was working on the inside, I had no idea that this Illcams was coming. So maybe the people that knew it was coming and like were all behind the scenes and everything could explain it better than me. But even if we didn't make the montage a tribute montage and just made it like a 7-minute montage of as many crazy trick shots as they could have hit with the limited amount of trick shotters that we have, which I'm pretty sure we have, what, less than 10 that still trick shot? Even if it were really good, people still would have said Illcams 49 better. Illcams 35. It's just, fuck it. And the worst part is, all the people that were shitting on it the entire time are the same people that are asking for FaZe 5. They want to join the team that they were shitting on the entire time. It makes no fucking sense. If FaZe 5 rolls around and I go down my block list on Twitter, and obviously I'm gonna block you, and the amount of people that I blocked yesterday, don't even get, I can tell you at least 50 people. At least 50. That's because I got bored. I got tired of looking at this shit. But I'm just letting you know, if and when FaZe 5 happens, don't think that we didn't see this shit. Calming myself down a little bit and just trying to think with a level head, it's made mainly that people wanted it to be something else. Everybody that was involved in putting it together thought it would be best to do it this way. So this is how it was done, and a lot of people were pissed off. So sorry if you didn't enjoy it. If you didn't enjoy it, sorry. Hopefully you enjoyed Forever or whatever the fuck's coming next. Somebody asked me on Twitter, hey, do you think Forever 3 is gonna be as good as somebody like fucking Fear's montage? I've mentioned Fear so many times. Is one of, if not the best MWR sniper, so clearly I'm not going to be able to make a montage as good as his. Would I be able to make something more enjoyable? Maybe. But as far as clip standards wise, no, the guy's a fucking freak. I had a standard, every single clip met that criteria. I got a certain amount of clips, got a song together, and now it's gonna be put together, and hopefully everybody enjoys it. It's as simple as that. I don't have some crazy fucking closer that's like a 6-on head or some bullshit. It just, no, it doesn't, okay? It just doesn't. I haven't gotten any actual previews of the whole thing, so I have no idea what it even looks like, but I'm sure Barker did a disgusting job. I'm gonna love it. So at the end of the day, as long as I'm happy with it, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. You guys know I'm not a big montage guy, so when I make it, it's a nice accomplishment for me. And to have people shit on it, no matter how, hard I tried on it, that's what sucks the fun out of it. But I've gotten used to that. It's expected. When I saw that videos of puppies just sleeping can get dislikes on YouTube, I've lost all faith in humanity. Bottom line is, we tried to make something as a tribute to all of the Illcams over all of the years, the biggest series in FaZe history, and a lot of people didn't like it, and that's just how it goes. It's just how it is. I enjoyed it. A lot of people in the team enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, again, thank you. If not, we're sorry. There's gonna be obviously more montages in the future. I don't know about Illcams anymore, because, yeah, I know this came off really ranty. I don't mean to make it sound too angry, but just to explain a couple things at least, since no one else has, or at least to see from a FaZe member's perspective. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here, and yeah, it's been Jeb, guys. Later.